Well, hello there, how are you guys doing today? We are going to play a very fun game today. We are very close to this hibiscus flower. Sadly enough, we're not going to do it today. This is a special mission called the Sticky Sap Plant, which means I do kind of want to get over there eventually, but we're still riding east, so we're kind of going to go northeast, but still east at the same time, because we can just southeast it right on back the next time. So that's the basic plan, is I want to go to this tile first. I'll get this regrowth. Oh my god, it's actually, you know, harder than this tile, because this is just a regular tiles. Oh my god. This is a Camo ZOHMYCAMO. It's about the same easiness as far as maps concerned. I know they both are about equal if you ask me. I can't really say either one is harder than the other one. And then we're going to keep on moving through here. You know, we got not that many ridiculous tiles in the next few levels. We've beaten most of the ridiculous ones here. There's a lot of DDTs, but we still have some fun. You know, I know there are going to be some reasonably hard levels, and most of these levels are also lack of farm levels, which is definitely something that I hate doing. So let's get started. We're going to play this Camo ZOHMYCAMO. We don't need any bonuses or anything. Screw this. Screw the crates. We don't need those. Alright, start off this initiative factory right here. Also, since we're thinking about doing some sort of no farm strategy, obviously no extra money things, we're going to have to use a monkey village. Alright. Let's do that right there. We'll get the ninja right here. I think right here, right? Yeah, we'll put him right there. As long as it's in the range, I'll be happy with that. And let's get mostly ninja upgrades for now. Eventually, I'm going to actually move on to a mortar. And the reason I'm going to use a mortar is just because this is such a nice mortar level. Like, if you got a cannon spot on this level, like, okay, it can explode things, of course. It can always do damage. But the mortar can be used in, like, this spot, in this spot, in this spot, in this spot, in this spot. It can be used pretty much everywhere. You know, it's just like the explosion is just perfect in every single one. So, realistically, this is, like, a better small explosion level, believe it or not. Which is just kind of weird, if you ask me. Just kind of weird, but we're going to have to get him up actually pretty soon because leads can come out at any time now. But I do want to get this 3rd tier ninja before I do anything else, and I'll use pineapples if I see a bunch of leads in the early game here. I just don't think, you know, usually by level 3, it's a rarity when leads usually do come out, and if they do come out, it's usually not 5,000 of them, it's usually just a few, because leads are actually a pretty hard thing to pop in the first place. There are a lot of balloons inside. Every single lead is 2 blacks, so, oh, look at that, a ceramic on level 3, wow. That's pretty crazy. I don't know, but did that ceramic seem very small to you guys? I don't know if this is a new thing to the game, or it's just I haven't noticed it before, or I'm just very weird at the moment, but it seems like they made ceramics easier to pop. I could be totally wrong about this. I could be just shooting in the dark here, being really, really weird. I could be. I just feel like these ceramics got easier to pop, like recently, very recently. I don't remember them being this easy. Again, I'm probably just a weirdo, but that's just the way I feel. So anyways, as you can tell, our 3rd tier ninja doing a fantastic job versus these camos, but what I've decided to do is go all the way up to a signal flare for this mortar. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because camo balloons. I mean, why not? They're all oh, look at that! Would you look at that? Perfect timing! We need it for the camo leads anyways. Alright, it'll work. It'll have to do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I don't know if you guys can tell, but actually my throat is a little bit sore. I really don't know what the deal with it is. Basically, on, what was it, Thursday, I started to get my lymph nodes really, really swollen. So I kind of assumed that if you have swollen lymph nodes, you're starting to get sick, or something along those lines. So I got a bit upset, and, you know, I still actually went and did things the entire weekend, and I felt fine. So I was like, alright, this worked out. But I still, at the same time, I don't feel, like, good. I feel fine, but I don't feel good, you know what I mean? I don't know if there's something wrong with me or what the deal is, but I don't feel epically amazing or anything like that. So here's the first Moab, still not really prepared for it, level 8. So we're going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll do 10 of them, we'll just get this guy. We got distraction up here, so that should work out for the ceramics, and it does indeed. And we're going to take all the rest of these guys down. Nice. So what we're going to do next is actually a Moab Mahler. Yes, indeed, my friend. Yes, indeed. Doesn't really matter what upgrades we get, to be honest. I was kind of just clicking a random button here, because I'm sitting in the dark at the moment, so I just kind of hit random buttons on the keyboard sometimes, and just like, whatever, if I get the extra range upgrade, it's gotta be. Just gotta be. Until it gets a 3rd tier upgrade. And then it's like, no, I need a specific thing, or else it does not count at all. Alright, there's a Moab Mahler, there's a little 4-2 ninja. I'm going to move my mortar spot now to actually right here, I believe. Let's see if we can pop this guy in time. Hopefully. Yes, we can. Alright, but I'm actually going to move it all the way down here as well. And still didn't do a perfect job. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get the bigger blast now. We're going to have to get some more Moab popping power, as you can probably tell. Moab's doing alright against them, but still I'd rather do better. And what I've also decided to do is actually get my Spike Factory up just a little bit higher, just because I kind of feel safer if I get one of those guys. That's one of those things. That's one of those things that I normally don't do, but I've actually been slowly changing on over to the Spike Factory bandwagon, because a lot of people tell me, Chris, please get that 1-0 Spike Factory. It's just so much better, and I kind of am starting to agree. I am. I'll admit it. I'm a weirdo like that. But of course, I change my strategies based on what I think works. And I listen to your guys' suggestions, but also at the same time, I have to keep in mind my own ideas as well. I can't just listen to everything you guys say, because then it wouldn't be me playing, it would be you playing, pretty much, right? Or just a collaboration play, I suppose. That'd be kind of interesting as well, though. It's kind of like Twitch plays Pokemon. It could be like Twitch plays Super John Bombo's BTD 5 Bloons Monkey City game. That could be fun. Alright, so we get a bunch of money now. How do I want to do this? Oh, man. I don't think I want to go for an Arctic Wind just yet. I think I'm actually going to stick with the Moab Mahlers for now. We're going to get a few more of those. We're definitely going to need more balloon popping power. I mean, this is obviously not going to suffice for very long. So let's think about changing some balloon popping power somewhere in here. I don't know, maybe another 4-2 Ninja. That could actually help out quite a bit. They're nice and cheap anyways. Nice and cheap, get some extra pop power in here. And like I said, I just don't want to get an Arctic Wind too early in the game. Sometimes I do that, a lot of times I do that. And actually, you know what? Why do you always forget about your free Dart Monkey, Chris? Because sometimes it's just not worth it to build that Dart Monkey. He just gets in the way sometimes. You gotta sell him later, and it's stupid. It's like 1 popping power. Usually, if you're still at full lives, you don't even really need that free Dart Monkey. And I actually don't even like 0-3 Dart Monkeys or anything, so yeah. That's why I don't usually do that. I'm microwing just a little bit. I'm thinking now, actually, I don't even need more mortar down there. Actually, here might actually be a better spot. Because we're popping those balloons in time now. Where, realistically, what you don't want to do is you don't want to have your mortar Bernie stuffing over the ceramics. You want them Bernie stuffing the balloons under the ceramics. You can get way more popping power out of it that way. Way more. Alright, here it is. A pretty dangerous thing right here. Big bad BFB. We're going to have to actually mortar these. See, that's exactly what you don't want to see. It's kind of dangerous. I mean, of course, if we get a bunch of explosions in here, that can work out okay, but it's still not exactly good. Not exactly good. Oh, man, that was rough. Rough. It was kind of like a dog right there. Rough, rough, rough. Alright, so now I got an extra Moab Mahler. I don't know, I just want some extra balloon popping power. I just don't know what to go with. I do want to get that Arctic Wind eventually. Alright, I'm going to try and save up for it. Hopefully, if it's not a huge problem, I might get a 3-0 boomerang or something as well. I don't know what I want to get. We'll just stick with that for now, but our balloon popper is not that amazing. I'm kind of relying on this mortar a lot. I mean, look how many pops he's got, 2,600. These guys obviously got a bunch. But realistically, you don't want to get an Arctic Wind until you're going to get pretty darn close to a 0-3 Monkey Village or something along those lines. So let's actually, you know what? Actually, I think this actually might be a better idea. Let's start off the 0-3 Monkey Village, then we can build the Ice Tower and not worry about him at all. Just get some extra pops out of him. Yeah, look at that, working out fantastic. Just gotta save up for this Arctic Wind now. Normally I would go for an Arctic Wind first, but today I feel like those Moab Mahlers might actually be more effective for balloon popping power, just because they're in such a good spot for attacking balloons as soon as they come out, as well as attacking them later in the map. And now camos are not as big of a problem anymore. Nope, nope, nope. Camos, not a big issue at all. Now let's get that Arctic Wind ready. Oh my god, $500 more. Get it. You got it, $500 more. I need it. I want it. I get it so good. There it is. Whoop, whoop. Alright, we got the Arctic Wind in the range of this guy. Nothing's going to get through that bad boy. Nothing at all. I seriously don't think balloons are even going to make it to these ninjas anymore. I really don't. The Arctic Wind is just too good, to be honest. It is. Look at that. It takes forever to pop these things, but it's just too good. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch them over to right here. I don't need the mortar anymore, besides right there, because Arctic Wind is just so amazing. To be honest, I don't even really need a mortar anymore, but it's just better to keep him than sell him and just not have anything for no reason. So now I'm thinking, what other cool things could I get? Realistically, I need some ZOHMYCAMO popping power. So what do we got? I don't know. We never use Dart Monkeys anymore, so I'm thinking maybe just spam 1 billion Dart Monkeys. Right here. Right here, just spam them. Kind of fun, like. I don't know, 31 maybe? I don't know about 31, but just get a lot of them. We can get the rounds ready. We don't have to build. We don't have to wait. We don't really need them right now. The plan is just to build as many as possible. Upgrade my monkey village. Of course, I am going to upgrade my monkey village. I'm not just going to chill with one of these low-level ones. These guys are going to all go on strong eventually, by the way. The only reason I don't normally do this, even though it's actually reasonably good, is just because it's kind of a pain. Like, if you don't want to deal with doing this all the time, right? Who does? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, strong. And the range is actually a bit important when you get to this point in the game. 0-3 dart monkeys, you usually want to be able to hit those oh my gods and stuff that you really do want to hit. And this is all my Moab popping power. That is the main point of these dart monkeys. Nothing else besides Moab popping power. Yes, of course, they're going to get some balloon pops. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's why we need to make sure we put them all in strong. Mainly for the oh my gods. The BFBs and stuff, those Moab Mahlers are going to take care of them pretty easily. But, of course, why not? Why not? That's usually my, my saying in life. Is either why not, or there was this car commercial that I watched just recently. I don't even know. Maybe about a year ago. What was it? I think it was something like, do it well or don't do it at all. And I was like, I kind of like that. So I kind of like took that and just used it more in life. Like with a lot of things. I feel like every once in a while I do get lazy, and of course I do things and stuff like that, but I actually do it for videos and stuff as well. For example, I feel like I do a good job on my videos. Every once in a while, whenever I make bad videos, I sometimes don't upload them. See, as you can tell, oh my god, got popped pretty quickly, actually. Pretty quickly. But I do get a lot of videos that I just decide, this isn't good enough. I'm not going to upload this. I don't want people to see this. But every once in a while when I don't have a video, I will end up actually like putting those up. Because I get upset that you guys don't get to watch things, even though lots of people are waiting at like 9 o'clock. They're like, I was waiting for your video at 9 o'clock and then it didn't come out. I was so sad. I know, I understand. It made me sad too. Made me so sad. Alright, so we're getting there. We're getting pretty darn close to the end of this game. I did do something a little bit different this game, I suppose, than normal. I mean, I don't normally spam 31 dart monkeys on the screen. No, I don't. How is it doing? I'd say good. I wouldn't say bad. I wouldn't say amazing, but I would definitely not say bad. Would it work in a contested territory? No, this would not get you very far in a contested territory. I think spike factories are just the way to go in a contested territory. But also, at the same time, this would not be that bad if you had a couple Super Monkey fan clubs and just consistently ran those guys, trying to get really far in a contested territory or something. I just think it's usually not a raging war between people in contested territories. Usually, like, oh, somebody gets to 40 and then we're just like, ah, screw it, we won't even try anymore. Usually, at least that's the way it works for me. Maybe if you guys got more even people spaced out throughout your thingamabob. I think there's only been one time that I played a contested territory, and I was just like, wow, this guy did a really good job. I can't beat that level. And of course, we got to the same level, but then I couldn't beat the level that he died on. There's only one time that happened. Every time else, I have beaten the other player so far. So as you can tell, these oh my gods, yeah, getting reasonably far. I mean, the Moabs too. Look at that. We're getting rid of them. We're getting them down. That's all we really need to do is make sure they're dead by the time they get to the Arctic Wind. Otherwise, the Moab Mahlers are going to have to do a little bit of action in here. But here we go. Final level's coming up very soon. Yes. Yay. Woo. Whoop, whoop. All right. Getting these guys flowing through here. Let's see. Oh, I can't even... I was going to build some more dart monkeys. All right. You know what I should be doing? I should have gotten this extra range and jungle drums and stuff. Sadly enough, I didn't have the money for it. You know what? Screw it. Let's get rid of this bad boy, and we'll get... oh, no. We'll get rid of this bad boy, and we'll go... witch-cha! Jungle drums. Also, this is actually going to increase a lot of their popping powers, believe it or not. Oh, man. Money's just so scarce now. It's getting me like nothing. Nothing! There we go. Finally got that thing up. Now, these guys are going to get a lot of pops, actually. Oh, there's still a few that I did not upgrade. So sad. And now I don't even have 31 dart monkeys upgraded all the way. Live a sad life, Chris. You live a sad life. A very sad life. I know. I'm a sad life doer. Anyways, we're going to take these guys down. I don't even have a 0-3 Monkey Village. It looks like these things are popping them, but they're not at all. It's just it's all the Arctic Wind mortar thing. And there we go. We've beaten it. $929. You've captured the forest down. No lives lost. Oh, sweet, man. I didn't even realize we did that. So in the upcoming episodes, think about some grouped Moabs, and then the next few things are going to be grouped Moabs, oh my gods. But also the sticky sap plant's going to come out pretty soon as well, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it, I know that. This is actually kind of, it's interesting. Like, if you haven't played it or seen it yet, it's a really fun mission. Essential to monkey glue gunners. Click the plants to glue all balloons on screen. Use it to survive this mission against stepped-up balloons. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of dangerous, but we should be able to handle it pretty easy. It's actually one of the easiest missions in the game, if you ask me, because you get this, it's kind of like a phase crystal, where you can, like, use the ability, but it's, like, way better, and there's not really that many crazy hard balloons, so it's usually pretty easy to handle. Anyways, that's all I'm going to have for you guys today, so as always, thanks for watching, and have a super-duper delicious day. Hey there guys, I'm Super John Bombo, also known as Chris. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, or favorite any of them that you want to. Also, we've got a bunch of other cool videos here if you want to check them out. We got just a random video, we got Bloons Monkey City, or if you want to check out random non-series, those are personally my favorite videos to make. Also, we got a new channel here called Super Science, so if you haven't checked out any of my science videos and you just want to learn something, go ahead and check that out. Thanks for watching guys, and have a super duper delicious day.